Hey everyone, and welcome back for part 2 of our Alton Towers weekend. Are you ready for an adventure? So first up this morning, we're heading down to the Secret Garden restaurant for our breakfast, and then straight from there we'll be heading over to the parks. We've already packed the car, that's already all done this morning because we was up quite nice and early. Sophie slept fantastically. She was a bit grouchy when we got to the room, but she settled really quickly and slept right through till 5:30. Oh, 5. She slept through till 5 o'clock this morning. So she's had a really good night's sleep. We've had a good night's sleep and we're ready to get on with the day. There's Mark, look! Ah. We're taking a nice leisurely amble over to the park quite early. We're actually probably going to be at the gates an hour before the early opening for hotel guests, but we did it to avoid the massive amount of crowds that will be walking on this main path this morning. We had a note in the hotel room to say that the monorail might not be running first thing due to ice overnight. So yeah, we wanted to sort of beat the crowds, take a stroll, and just have a nice calm walk over. The breakfast we had, as you probably saw, was pretty good actually. I really enjoyed it. It's quite nice having an all-you-can-eat buffet. I didn't overdo it, I never do. But yeah, it was a good selection of food, plenty of options. We did notice that there was a non-fried children's selection as well, which I think is a really good thing to have for the kids so they're not loading up on fried foods first thing in the morning. And I also want to mention, if you stay in the main hotel, and you're a bit of a roller coaster fan or you love your rides at Alton Towers, make sure you use the lifts in the next to the reception lobby. They were awesome. So on the way down we had an Oblivion sort of audio light experience, and then on the way back up we had a Nemesis one, and straight away I started geeking out and smiling and getting all over excited because it was awesome. It's just a little touch, it's a little thing that just, I was like, yeah, good start to the day. Just a little bit of, I don't know what you call it, extra magic maybe. It was good fun. I really like that.
Would anyone like this one?
Excuse me.
Gloucester City Centre. No?
Excuse me.
Gloucester City Centre.
Hello, would you like a map? No? Have a good day. Of course you can. Quiet, that one. That's all right.
Don't let that believe you, fool you even.
You've already got one. I've got one as well. Do you want to play top trump with that?
Well, I'm now out of breath because I just did a very nerdy, geeky thing and literally got through the gates when they opened and jogged. I wouldn't say I run. I jogged down to Wickerman to get in the queue. So I'm about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm about 6 people deep on the Wickerman queue. So I'm definitely getting on it today. Very excited. Can't wait to ride it. Dad Mark has just gone off to parent swap on Wicker Man, so now that he's not here, because I didn't tell him what I thought of the ride until, I want to wait until he's ridden it and see what he thinks, but now that he's gone, I can tell you guys, that was so much faster than I actually expected. I thought it was going to be quick, but it was so much faster than I was expecting. It absolutely hurtled round there, and I was on the first train of the day, so, you know, that's gonna get faster throughout the day. It was very, very quick. There was some definite moments of airtime, which I wasn't expecting that. Really enjoyed it. It was awesome. The theming is actually really cool. Again, coming into it, I thought, oh, another sort of horror themed, you know, dark, spooky, it's gonna get you kind of theme. I was kind of, I'm a bit over it. But that said, it does really work for the ride. Even in the queue, like as you're walking around the queue line, you get an amazing view of the whole of the roller coaster while you're walking around, which is actually really cool. Obviously, I didn't really get a chance to hang about because I was right near the front, so we just literally walked the entire way round. But if you are going to queue up, you've got plenty to look at, which was awesome. And then there is a pre-show element before you get on the ride. I love a pre-show. It really helps set the tone. It sets a story. It's a very simple story. I'm not going to spoil it. I'll let you guys, when you ride it, find out. But it sets the tone. And I just love that element of storytelling. It's fantastic to see Alton Towers doing that again. That's what makes Hex such a wonderful ride. It's because of all the storytelling. And they've really stepped up with this one. I'm so thoroughly impressed. And I'm hoping now that I get an opportunity to ride it again today and that the queues aren't too crazy, because I really want to ride it again. It was a lot of fun. I'm super impressed. Dada Mark has now ridden Wicker Man. What did you think, Mark?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yay! And we've been joined by two friends who we originally started chatting to via the Dadsnet. This is Donal. And James! Hey.
Connor's there somewhere.
And Connor is down there, but I don't know if you want him on video or...
Whatever.
Don't want to start filming other people's kids. So yeah, we're kind of making our way over towards the Forbidden Valley. I think we're going to have a go on Nemesis, maybe? Don't know. And I did just find out, because Alton Towers tweeted me, that there is single rider on the Smiler and Spinball Whizzer. So I imagine I'm going to get to have a go on the Smiler in a little bit later on. Yes! James and I just went and single rided our way round the Smiler. This is a mental ride. It really is quite a mental ride, just because it's constant rolling, which is a lot of fun. And now obviously Dada Mark has now swapped over using the parent swap, so he's going to go and ride it, and hopefully it'll be done, and then we could go get some food and feed Sophie and get on with the rest of the day. Time for some food. We're at the pizza and pasta buffet over by the entrance to the Congo Rapids and the Runaway Mine Train. But again, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet for £14 per adult, and all you can drink as well. So really good value especially if you like pizza and pasta, I guess. But yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get on with eating. We are back at Nemesis, which I can now officially say is still my favourite roller coaster in the park. Now that I've ridden Wicker Man, as good as Wicker Man is, I've just got off Nemesis, and yeah, Nemesis still is just unrelenting, amazing, brilliant ride, to the point where I think I'm gonna go again. 3 times in one weekend. Yeah. I actually managed to get another go on Wicker Man, and I'm basically got the back row. Wow, that is fast. I give it its due. The back row, that was just relentless. Obviously, wooden coasters do speed up more throughout the day, but that was quick. It was really good, really awesome, really enjoyable. Still not quite my number one in the park, but it was pretty awesome. Over in the X sector, and I just had to go, we've come back to the X sector, and I just had to go on Oblivion, which I haven't done for quite a while. I'm not gonna lie, the actual vertical drop, as it drops you, my stomach flipped. It's not done that for a while, but it's still quite intimidating. Like, it's just a vertical drop, and that's quite common now in terms of theme parks and roller coasters and so on. But for some reason on Oblivion, it just still has an impact and still makes my stomach feel weird. That was good fun. I still wish it was just a slightly longer ride and did a little bit more, especially now that I've been on other vertical drop roller coasters around the world that do have massive layouts. But it's still iconic because it's the first, and it still has the impact because it drops into that tiny looking hole from when you're up there. Yeah, it's still a great ride. It's still worth doing. And that's it. Our adventure to Alton Towers is now all done. I am absolutely shattered. Dada Mark is absolutely shattered, and Sophie is quite happy in the back of the car. We're about to head off, so I have no idea what the footage has come out like. I have no idea what the editing is going to be like on this video, so I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please let me know. Hit that like button, and of course, if you want to see more from us, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.